Love and light, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. How's everyone doing today? Good. Let's get a reading really quick and see what's in the energy. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Okay. What does the light need to be shined on? Okay. Hold on, Spirit. Hold on, Holy Spirit. Most High God, angels, ancestors, I ask that you will watch over me and protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Ashe. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say today. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so too much to handle at once. Overwhelmed, unbalanced, neglected priorities, disorganization. So something is too much for someone to handle. They're overwhelmed at this time. Okay. This is poking out. And we have the Four of Swords here. Okay, in the upright. And it says mentally or emotionally overwhelmed, stress, anxiety, drained, fear, burnout. Okay, so somebody is burnt out. Okay, somebody is stressed, somebody is having anxiety. Okay, with the Four of Swords here. Then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so moving on from past regrets, healing, growth, acceptance, forgiveness. So this person forgave, okay? This person accept things for what they were, okay? This person is moving on from the past, regrets, with the Five of Cups here. Okay, we have the Five of Wands here. So it looks like some folks are fighting. The presence of conflict, competition, friction, chaos, rivalry, disagreement. So somebody had a disagreement about something. There was some chaos that came about with the Five of Wands. Okay, somebody was in devil energy. The reason why the fight broke out. Okay, the presence of temptation. Okay, was there. Addiction, a materialism, sex, cheating, violence. So I'm going to say the presence of temptation was there and addiction. Okay. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So a period of bad luck or stagnant, misfortune, loss, bad karma, or delay. So this person is going through a period of bad luck and stagnant, misfortune and loss, delays with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so a lost opportunity, delays, money loss, instability, greed, overspending. Okay. Again, somebody lost the opportunity. Okay, they had a spiritual gift here. Or there's something from the divine. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Delays. Okay, money loss. Okay, instability. They're unstable. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands here, though. Okay, so confrontation may arise. Okay, you're fighting for your goals. You're standing your ground. You're standing up for yourself, and ancestors are here. Okay, your goons are here. Okay, they in the back while you standing your ground. Okay. All right. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so overcoming mental hardships, healing, into depression, letting go. Okay, so somebody was going through all this. Okay, it was too much for them to handle at once. They were overwhelmed with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, then we have the Four of Swords here, mentally or emotionally overwhelmed. They were stressed. Okay, going through some anxiety. With the Five of Cups here in reverse, we have moving on from the past, healing, growth, acceptance, forgiveness. Okay, so you got over that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you came, you pushed your way through the anxiety. Okay, but then there was a fight that broke out. Okay, yep, with the Five of Wands and the present of conflicts and chaos. Okay, looks like somebody was in devil energy with addictions and the presence of temptation. Okay, sex could have been involved as well. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune here, so a period of bad luck and stagnation, misfortune happened because somebody was in devil energy and then they lost the opportunity. Okay, greed, overspending. Okay, so confrontation arise because of all this. You know, you fighting for your goals, standing your ground. You know what I'm saying? You're still fighting for your goals, collective. You're still standing your ground. And then we have the Nine of Swords here in reverse. So now you're overcoming mental hardship, healing. You let go. Okay, so you're recovering from what you went through with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have the Sun here. All right. So everything will go well. Positivity, success, health, fun, and good fortune for you, collective. Okay. Yep, you are the Sun. You overcame everything. Okay. Somebody was in Wheel of Fortune. You were going through a period of bad luck and stagnation. Lost opportunities, but you stood your ground. You know, you still fighting for your goals. Okay. So you overcame that. Then it's the Nine of Swords here in reverse. So you let go of something, okay? You recovered. So you got the end of depression, you know what I'm saying? Overcoming mental hardship. So you overcame that. Okay, now the Sun is here. The Sun came out. Started shining again, okay? Everything will go well. Positivity, success, health, good fortune, fun. Okay, yes, collective. So you overcame. You persevered through all that. Okay, the mental part, you know, things were, you know, unbalanced for you. You might have been neglecting some priorities because funds weren't right. You know, you moved on past regrets. You forgave everybody for who they were. You know what I'm saying? Yep, the present of conflict broke out. It was a fight, you know, because people are being devil energy, you know, but you was just standing your ground. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you was upset. You was going through a period of stagnation, loss, delay, money loss. But you overcame that. Now the Sun is here. Now the Sun is going to shine. Okay? Now we have the Ten of Cups here in reverse. Deep dissatisfaction in your life, materialism, regret, excessive nightmares, unfulfilled wishes. Okay? So yeah, somebody's wishes are not being fulfilled with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Somebody's wishes are not going to be fulfilled with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, materialism, you know, they were, you know, they regret. They in regret for something that they did. Unfulfilled wishes, they not happy. They fulfilled, their wishes didn't come true. They didn't get what they wanted. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands here in reverse. Okay, so things may not go as well as expected. Anger, impulsive, fear, reckless. So this Knight of Wands, he's being reckless. He's in fear. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got all these obstacles. He's got all these obstacles that's going on with him. You know, there was a fight. He got into a fight with some people. You know, collective, but you still, you know, this is somebody that you're dealing with, collective. It could be a male or female, you know, but you stood your ground. You know, got through the hardships and everything. Okay. Yeah, the sun is here. Okay, yep. So you was going through something, collective. You went through something. Yeah. Now this person, the Knight of Wands, this is who was doing this to you, this player, Knight of Wands. This is who was doing this to you, okay? Yep. And so they're in dissatisfaction right now in their life, okay? They're having nightmares, unfulfilled wishes. Yeah, and they're angry. You know, probably because you stopped dealing with them. You stopped dealing with them. You left them alone. Now they're angry. They're in fear. Things may not go like they expected. Yeah. Yep. Yep, one, two, three, four, five, six. So the Six of Wands is here. So the arrival of prosperity is here for you, collective. Now, success, fruits of your labor are getting ready to show up. Okay, yeah. Fruits of your labor are getting ready to show up. The divine is here. The Ace of Swords, he's here. Okay, Spirit, they're here. All right, they got they stored up. This is new beginnings for you. You have mental clarity on something. Okay, yeah. Now you're making good choices. You're finding truth. You're finding truth in a situation. So this Knight of Wands here that you was messing with, which is a player, now he's getting ready to be going through dissatisfaction. You were going through all this, collective, okay? With the Two of Pentacles, too much. It was too much for you to handle. You know, you were unbalanced. Um, Four of Swords, mentally or emotionally overwhelmed. You were stressed out, collective. Okay, you moved past that with the Five of Cups here. There was a fight that broke out. The presence of conflict, chaos. Okay, all right, because somebody was in devil energy. Okay, it was a period of bad luck and stagnation because of that person. Okay, you lost out on an opportunity. Delay money was delayed with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and then we have the Five of Wands here. Confrontation may arise. Confrontation did arise. You got into a fight. Here, you see these people? You got into a fight. Yeah, but you were fighting for your goals. You were standing your ground. You were standing up for yourself. Yeah, and then we have the Nine of Swords here in reverse. You overcame that mental hardship. The sun came out. You are the sun. Everything will go well. Positivity, success, okay? Then we have the Ten of Cups here. Deep dissatisfaction in your life. Materialism, regret, access. So now this person is in regret. This Knight of Wands here is in regret for how they treated you. Yep, for how they treated you. They wanted all this for you. This guy right here. In reverse, this Knight of Wands. You see this wand? The one that wants to give you some the most. That's who this is. And y'all had a fight or whatever. Yep. Anger. He's angry. Yeah. Fear, recklessness. Yeah. Because you walked away, collective. Looks like. I bet you walked away. Yeah. And now you're being honored. Yeah. With the Six of Wands here. Now you're being honored. Okay. The arrival of prosperity has arrived. Success. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor because you walked away from that person. Yeah, Ace of Swords is here. New beginning, mental clarity, focus, vision, good choices. You're making good choices now. You know, you left the past behind. Greatly overwhelmed. Now we have the Ten of Wands here, okay, in reverse. So greatly overworked and overburdened, exhaustion, stress, burnt out, drained, no progress. So this guy, he's not making any progress anymore in his life. He's not. He's not making any progress anymore. He's burnt out. He's stressed. He's tired. Yep, we have the King of Pentacles here in reverse. Yeah, so ideals overcome by materialism, corruption, loss, greed, laziness, financial insecurity. This guy is financial insecure now. He was being greedy. He lost out. You know, might be a period of laziness now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ideas overcame by materialism. Yeah, being materialism, ideas. Yeah, and now we have the Eight of Cups here in reverse. Yeah, uncertainty of which way, what path to take, fear of change, stagnation, settling. So he's just settling for whatever he can get now. Now he's going to start fucking around out here in the streets, or she is. You know, they just going to be settling for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because things didn't go their way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And change is here, though. Uncertainty of which path to take. So they don't know which path to take. They're confused about what path to take. Okay, but the Page of Wands is here. Playa, he's here. Okay, the arrival of good news is coming. Charisma, excitement, freedom, creativity. So somebody else is getting ready to come in. A young Page of Wands. Okay, he gonna come in and try to show you some excitement. Okay, try to cheer you up or whatever. But this Knight of Wands here, he going through now. The reason why you haven't seen him. Yep, deep dissatisfaction in his life. He's in regret. Okay, he's having nightmares, unfulfilled wishes, things didn't go his way. So you probably haven't heard from him. Or now he's going through this because you were going through your thing, but the sun came out. Okay, the sun came out. It looks like the Knight of Wands is going through this because he was in devil energy. And then y'all had a fight. Yep, y'all had a fight. You know, and it was just too much. It was too much. You had to let him go. So now the sun came out. Okay, you the sun, you shining bright. Okay, everything will go well. Success. Okay, and you got The Six of Wands here, okay? Prosperity has arrived, okay? And you are being honored, collective. Yeah, triumph, success. The Ace of Swords is here. Ancestors, angels, the divine spirit, they got your back, okay? Yeah, they are here, okay? They ready for whatever, okay? Yeah, they here to even give you your crown. You see that on that sword? Yeah, they want to give you your crown. They crowning you, collective. Yeah, they crowning you, okay? Yep, greatly overwhelmed. Now this person is greatly overwhelmed. Okay, because you're getting ready to have all this success and stuff. This King of Wands in reverse. Yep, ideals overcame by materialism, corruption, loss, greed, because this is what he was doing. He's being greedy. He was being greedy. Yep. And now uncertainty of which path to take, fear of change, stagnation. So he don't want to change, but somebody want to come in and offer you a wine. Okay, a page of wands. The arrival of good news is coming for you as well. Charisma and excitement. Okay, collective. Okay, let's see what else. And then I'm going to close it out. I just wanted to get over here and do a quick energy read to see where we were at. So we have the Ten of Swords here in reverse. Okay, so healing from past troubles, recovery, past trauma, surviving, learning from the past. So this page of wands that want to come back in, okay, this is a past person that you used to deal with. He learned from his mistakes. Okay, he learned from his past. He want to come in and he want to, give you a wine. Okay, he want to come in and give you a wine. He didn't learn from his past mistakes, recovered. He's healing from his past troubles as well. He been through some stuff. This young page of wands guy or gal. They've been through some stuff, they healing, y'all used to deal around and now they want to come back in, and give you a page. They want to see what's up. They want to see what's good. But we got the Lovers card in reverse here. Yep. An imbalance within a relationship, conflict, disharmony, argument. So this person is imbalanced with the relationship. Okay, it's oppositions there. Y'all might clash a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it's imbalanced. That's why y'all probably didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? It was too much conflict, disharmony. The reason why, it didn't work out with y'all. Let's see what else is in the energy. Okay, yeah, possible financial or spiritual hardship, poverty, financial difficulties, trouble, hard times. So this person was going through hard times. They probably went into poverty. They probably, lost their apartment or, their car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yep, and they having trouble. Okay, the weather is cold out here. Well, today is nice, but the weather's been cold. Possible financial or spiritual hardship. Yeah, look at him. He limping with somebody. Mm-hmm. With the Five of Pentacles, it's probably the girl that he was cheating on you with. Yeah, but they in poverty. They in poverty. Yep. They in poverty. That's what happened to him. They going through poverty. What else, Holy Spirit? Now we have the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse. Yep. Difficulty focusing on tasks at hand. Laziness, bad quality, lack of skill, head fog, low ambition. Yeah, so they going through something with the Eight of Pentacles. They probably not working no more. They lost their job. Okay, they lost their job, and so they don't know what's going on. Their head is fogged. Okay, yeah. Their head is fogged. Uh-huh. Now we got a Knight of Pentacles, though, that's trying to come in. He's laboring towards his goals, diligent, hard work, long-term, perseverance. Okay, this Page of Pentacles right here, he want to come in and offer you a Pentacle, collective. This Knight of Pentacles. But we got the Page of Cups here, arrival of bad news or blocked creativity, abuse, envy, loss or innocence, lack of ideas, boredom. Okay, so he's abusive. Okay, so don't fuck with him. The Knight of Pentacles, he want to come in. All right, all these suitors, they coming in, but ain't none of them right. None of them. Loss of innocence, lack of ideas, boredom, abuse, envy. Yeah, so he despises you too, this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yep, this Page of Cups in reverse. That whole deck wanted to come over. Spirit wanted to turn over that whole front deck. I can't take that, Spirit. Hold on, give me one at a time so I can get the messages out to the collective, Spirit. Okay, ancestors. What do we need to know now? What's the next move? What do we need to know? What's going on now? Okay, so you're going to be celebrating. Three of Cups. Somebody is going to be celebrating a time of celebration and joy, reunion, socializing, friendship, parties. Okay, so you might be invited out to go out and hang out now. Okay. Yeah, you might be about to go out and hang out with some friends, party and socialize collective. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit, do you want the collective to know? Anything else you want the collective to know, Spirit? Anything else for the collective, Spirit? Okay, so now we have the Six of Swords here. So moving toward a place of calm, travel, moving new environment, overcoming hardships. Yeah, so now you didn't left everybody alone, okay, collective? You didn't got everybody out of your energy, okay? You didn't got everybody out of your energy. Spirit in them that moved you to calmer waters. You didn't left somebody alone. You didn't left something. Okay, you didn't left something and now you celebrating, you getting ready to celebrate, collective. Yep, but we have somebody here, the hangman, okay, so unable to change or go back, selfish, betrayal. Yeah, they betrayed you. These people betrayed you that's trying to come back into your life. All these people betrayed you, okay? All these people betrayed you, and now they see that you celebrating, collective. Okay, you having a good time. Okay, yeah, you having a good time. Okay, you are the sun, you shining bright. Okay, you're being honored. With the Six of Wands here, you're being honored. Okay, the arrival of prosperity and success is coming to you. You standing your ground. Okay, yep, you fighting for your goals. You doing what's right for you, collective. Yeah, now God didn't move you. He didn't move them people out of your life as well, too. Yep, and now you need to be celebrating. Yep, having a good time. And I look down and then I got the Ten of Cups here I see in reverse. Yep, conflict and unhappiness, relationship problems, sorrow, instability. Yeah, these people was unstable. They was relationship problems. They had too much going on. They gave you nothing but sorrow and conflict, arguments with these people. That's what you was doing with them. This spirit gonna make me pick this up again. Uh-huh. Yep, failure is headed towards you. Loss, broken promises. So somebody is gonna come towards you. This flipped. This flipped just like this backwards. The four of remember we had it like this for you, collective. You being honored and so forth. The arrival of prosperity, success. Okay, and then I was telling you about the Ten of Cups here in reverse. Okay, the Ten of Cups, conflict and unhappiness, relationship problems, sorrow. Yeah, that's what them people is going through. All of them, okay? That's what they going through. They're going through arguments. They're going through relationship problems. They having conflict and unhappiness. Okay, and then this flips in the reverse. The Six of Wands here. And that is failure is headed towards you, loss, broken promises, defeat, disadvantage. So somebody, they're going to be making some broken promises. There is loss, and then they're trying to defeat you, collective. So keep your eyes and ears open. Choose wisely. Use your discernment. Don't choose nobody at this time. You need to just be by yourself, collective. You just need to stay, in your lane and let spirit lead you and guide you to what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, you're gonna be running back into failure. You know what I'm saying? And you already overcame all that. You was going through something yourself. With that one boo that she was with, the Knight of Wands. Okay, in reverse. Yeah. He's angry. Yeah, you went through a fight. You had a fight with him. And then here come here come the Page of Wands, player, trying to holler at you. And then the Knight of Wands. Where was he at? Yep, the Page of Wands was confusing, going through all this stuff. He having relationship problems and stuff. Then the Knight of Wands, he's somewhere. The Knight of Pentacles, he deceives us too. He's a bully. This one is. He like to put hands on people. Yeah, or she do. Yep, a Queen of Pentacles. Or this is a Knight of Pentacles. So take it whatever it resonates. But this person likes to put hands on people. Okay, yeah. So you don't want to go that route. You don't want to be a victim. And then Knight of Wands in reverse, he was all bad too. Impulsive, fear, reckless. He wasn't sure of himself. He was having problems expressing his emotions. He was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. And then they want to come back in. All of them want to come back in because they're going through all this mess. Yep. Stay clear, collective. Stay clear. I'm gonna do one more and then head to my oracle. Yep. That one jumped up. Let's see. Now a Knight of Cups is here. Rational and emotions are in balance, calm, faithful, friendly, mature, wise, and caring. Okay, there's a King of Cups. After all, a King of Cups. He appeared. Okay? And still have hope, collective. Okay? Still have hope. Okay? Yep, this person is calm. He's faithful. He's friendly, mature. He's wise. Okay, this King of Cups here. Let's find out about this King of Cups. What's up with him, Spirit? Okay, what's going on with this King of Cups, Holy Spirit? Okay, so the Ace of Wands, the start of something new, opportunities, change, creative energy, good news. I cannot make this shit up, you guys, okay? King of Cups is here, so new beginning. Okay, yep, rational emotions are in balance, calm, faithful, friendly, maturity, wise, and caring. Okay? The Ace of Wands is here, so he got a wand. He want to come, okay? And this person is probably very magical. Okay, he probably likes to have fun. He's very good looking. Okay, he might be, he's faithful, they say. Spirit says he's faithful. Okay, okay. Yeah, the start of something new, opportunity, change, creative energy is here. Okay, yeah, so he might be creative. You two together might be creative. You know what I'm saying? Spirit said, and you're the Queen of Pentacles, a sensible and nurturing person, success, wealth, trust, practicality. Practicality, and you're secure. Yeah, so you're a queen. You're a Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Yep. Now this King of Cups wants to come in. Uh-huh. Deep. This flipped over. So he's deep. This flipped over like this. Spirit let this flip over like this. Look. So deep dissatisfaction in their lives. Okay. So this person right here is not happy. He's not happy. This King of Cups. Yeah. His wishes. He got unfulfilled wishes. He's not happy. He's regretting something. He is. This King of Cups. He's faithful though. He's friendly, but he's not happy. This King of Cups is. And then the Ace of Wands is here. So magic, spirit, divine. I'm thinking divine and spirit then brought this in. This King of Cups right here. Okay. All right. He's not happy. So the divine and spirit brought this in. You see that? Yeah, they bringing this wine in to you. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. A nurturing person. Sensible. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, but there's a Queen of Cups here, an emotionally supportive figure, emotionally strength, intuition, empathy, psychic, creativity. Okay, so he might have went and found somebody that do some magic, somebody that do spell work. Okay, maybe if somebody's lead him to you, collective. Okay, emotional strength, intuition, creativity. This might be somebody's auntie or mom. This Queen of Cups right here, but she got psychic ability, so I'm thinking this is somebody he went to and got some counsel from. Somebody he didn't ask some questions, so they asking questions about you, collective. Yeah, this King of Swords is manifesting rational thinking, structure, logical authority, self-discipline. So this King of Cups turned into a King of Swords. Okay? Yeah, they manifesting you rational thinking, structure, logical authority, self-discipline. Yeah, they asking about you. They asking about you. And this one right here, he arrived for you. This right here, this King of Swords right here. I don't know who he is, but he's down. Okay, he want whatever you want. This King of Swords right here. This King of Cups, he's a little bit mature. I mean, he's mature, but he's a little bit reserved. You know what I'm saying? He's reserved, but he's faithful though. Now, this King of Cups might be a goon. Okay, one of them ones out here in these streets. Okay, so just use your discernment. But they went. They got some information on you. Yeah, they went and had counsel. Because this lady right here is psychic. Yeah, creativity, empathy, intuition. Yeah, she tapped in whoever they went to. Getting some answers, trying to ask about you, collective, to see what's up. And we have the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. So results may be less than expected. Fruitfulness, poor foresight. So she told him she had poor foresight on you, collected. He went and got some counsel. This King of Swords went and got counsel about you, this player. Or not player, but he for the streets. He a street. He a street YN. Okay? Yeah, he didn't went and got some information on you. Okay? Yeah. So he got merged rewards and poor foresight that she do. And then I'm not gonna even go there. But yeah, poor foresight. Okay? Yeah. Let's see what else. Boy, I tell you. Ooh, they doing some stuff out here. Ooh, all praises to the Most High God, though, because he's in control. Okay? Yep. The Emperor's here. Misuse of power, stubbornness, chaos, control, and poor leadership. Yeah, so they he misusing his power. Yeah, going to somebody, not even getting your consent, and getting a reading on you. Trying to find out information about you, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, trying to see who you are. But it looks like the divine didn't already brought in somebody right here. He brought in this King of Cups. This is divine right here. Okay? Because I pulled this and then the Ace of Wands came out. Okay? So this was sent by the divine, this King of Cups right here. Okay? And you a Queen of Pentacles. Okay? But yep, this one right here, this King of Swords, the street one, the one out in the streets, hustling and everything, all that. Yeah, he went and talked to somebody, that's tapped in. Yep. And he probably spent some money. Because you got this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. He can't look down at this show no more. Yep. He went and spent that. And so his counsel, it wasn't what he expected. He found out something. It wasn't what he expected. Misuse of power, poor leadership, chaos, stubbornness. Okay? Yeah. That's with him. That's the one that's out here. The goon. Yeah. Not your ancestors. Not them. Okay? This King of Swords here. Okay? Yeah. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What else you want the collector to know? Okay? What else, Spirit? Okay? Deception and lies. So he's full of deception and lies. With the Seven of Swords here. The King of Swords, he's full of deception and lies. Okay, a new path presents itself. Okay, travel, choices, new opportunity, options, desire to change. Okay, yep, with the Two of Wands. Okay, a new path presented itself, Spirit said. And it's probably this King of Cups here. Okay, the one that's mature. He's rational and emotions are in balance. He's calm. He's faithful. He's friendly. He's mature, wise, and caring. Yeah, God didn't already set up something. Why everybody coming through here with you and trying to be with you and fuck with you and see what you about. God didn't already set up something divine for you. Somebody that you already dealing with, but you probably don't like that. And that's the one that you really probably need to be with, the one that you don't like. Okay, because usually that's how it is. The one that you don't really like, but the one that's for you, gonna help you and do, they might be kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? But opposites do attract, though, collective. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the Six of Cups here in reverse. Okay, so unable to move on from past events, stagnation. Okay, so you got somebody that's stuck in your energy. Not only is they stuck in your energy, they being sneaky. This is a King of Swords. This that one. Okay, the street YN. He just won't leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? He want to be all in your business and everything. Want to control you. He's stagnant though. He's still living in the past. He's immature. Okay, leave him alone. The Spirit said the High Priestess is here. Use your intuition. Okay, collective. Let your intuition guide you. Discernment. Okay, enlightenment, spirituality. Yeah, that gut feeling. That stuff that keep telling you in your mind like, no. You know what I'm saying? Or you get this feeling, or you kind of have a fear or something, don't do it. Okay? Don't even think about it. Yeah. Okay, let me get my Oracle out. Okay, we're gonna break it on down and see what's really good. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, my scarf is falling. That's okay. I gotta protect my head. I get all my downloads from the Most High God. This is not me doing this, y'all. Okay, I'm getting my downloads from the Most High God. This is the Most High God. This is Spirit, holy angels. Okay, this is not me. Okay, I'm being guided. Okay, I'm not doing this on my own. Okay, I just wanted y'all to know that, and I have to protect myself, and so I usually wear scarves. When I do readings. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so tell us about, okay, so what do we really want to know about? Okay, we really want to know about this King of Cups here. Okay, that the divine didn't send in, okay, to you because you're the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you're the Queen of Pentacles. It looks like a divine union. Let me see. Yep, potential is here. Okay, Spirit said potential is here, and he got some flowers for you as well. He the kind of guy that'll go get some flowers for you. Okay, he's that type of guy. He's romantic. Okay, hopeless not hopeless. What was I gonna say? Hopeless romantic. He is romantic. Okay, yeah, he's that type, like rose petals and stuff like that. You know, candles. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, let's see. Yep, you're gonna receive something from him. You're gonna receive something from him, collective. Okay, you're gonna receive something from him, and you definitely gonna receive that Ace of Wands, because it's divine. It's a divine union. Okay. Yeah, this is what God already ordained. This is what he set up. Okay. And he's balanced. Okay. Balanced. And that's what you want. This person is balanced. Okay. Yeah. This person is balanced. Tell us about, let's see about the King of Swords. Okay. This is the one that's, went and got a reading on you. Okay, he asked somebody some stuff out here in the streets, and then he spent some money with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. He lost this. He lost some money. He didn't spend some money. You know what I'm saying? The answer that he was looking for, he didn't get. He didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? Spirit already said the misuse of power, stubbornness. Okay, things might not go well as expected. Angry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is him. This Knight of Wands. But it might be a Knight of Wands too. He fearing of his life. Once you get out of his energy, once your energy leaves him, he's not gonna know what to do. Yeah, but let's check out this. Yep, use your intuition. Spirit said on that. Use your intuition, okay? Yeah, you can feel it. You can read people's energy if you can't. I mean, I can read people's energy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I be like, but most of the time my intuition be right about the person. All you have to do is tap in. You just pay attention to your body. That's why you got to be by yourself. So you can learn yourself. You can learn your body and stuff like that. Yeah, compassion. Look, compassion. Angels are showing all these folks compassion. Yeah. Yep. And got his wings around you, collective. Yeah, inner growth. That person needs the inner growth. They need to go through some inner growth. The the King of Swords. You know what I'm saying? The street one, the YN. He need to go through some inner growth. You know what I'm saying? But angels have been looking out for him, watching over his life. While he out here, he probably got a praying mama. You know what I'm saying? His mama probably praying for him, his grandma and him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then this Knight of Wands. Tell us about this Knight of Wands. Things may not go well as expected. While he was, expecting things to go his way. Thought he was going to get some. Oh, he mad. This Knight of Wands wanted to come in with a wand. That's why it's in reverse. Yeah, wanted to come in and knock you down. Yep, and he got a third party. He mad. She might be on fire. Her cool might be burning. Or his D might be burning. But he got third parties and shit. Yeah, he got third parties. Anything else that you want the collective to know? Because the collective is the sun. The sun card is out here. She didn't overcame, or he didn't overcame a lot. It's all these people in the energy trying to, get with them. Yeah. What do you want us to know, Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit. Yeah, release. Spirit said release them. Okay? Spirit said release them. Action is going to be taking place. Okay? They sitting out here using your name for clout. Okay? Yeah. They want your energy, collective. Okay? There's a pathway, a passageway that you're supposed to go down that the Most High God didn't have set up for you. Okay? And that is right here, this other one. This one that you've been messing with, the one you don't want. That's the divine one. That's the one for you. The Ace of Wands is here. Okay? And then you came out right behind it. The Queen of Pentacles. Yep, that's the one, collective. I cannot make it up. Yeah, he admires you. Okay? Yeah, he really does. He admires you. Okay? Yep. And there's going to be balance. He's devoted. He wants to be devoted to you. Okay? And so he is balanced with his dark and his light. You know, that came out. He's balanced. That's why you need to use your intuition, collective. Okay? Use your intuition. Okay? Yeah. Because you already had revelation about something. You know what I'm saying? A third party with these other ones. Yeah, with this last one. You already had revelation. And you was crying because of that. Things were clouded. You know what I'm saying? Some information came to you. Yeah, a little birdie whispered in your ear. Spirit, they whispered in your ear. Yeah. And the other one was, you know, he went to go ask somebody. He went to go see a psychic. Or somebody tapped in and tried to get some information on you. Yeah, you're a leader, collective. Okay, you are a leader. Big change is coming. Okay, you're being guided by your ancestors. Faith is here. Okay, faith is here. Yeah, and the house is here. Family is here for you as well. Okay, but familiarity. So stick to the one that you're familiar with already. Don't go off and run off, you know what I'm saying, and leave the one that's down for you, the one that God sent. Okay? The one that's God sent, okay, that's ordained, he's tapped in, he got a big wine. Okay? Yeah, he's gonna come around. It's gonna be balanced. God is gonna make it right. Okay? Yeah, because he admires you. All right, yeah, stick to the one that you're familiar with, that the one you've been dealing with. Okay, I'm gonna get one more and then I'm gonna close it out. Anything else you want the collective to know, Spirit? Anything else I can tell the collective? Okay, yep, use your instincts. Use your instincts, okay? That's what collective, Spirit wants you to know, collective, to use your instincts. Okay, because you good by yourself anyway. This is a wolf, a lone wolf. You good by yourself, whatever you do, baby. Okay, I'm just here. I'm just being guided by the Most High God to help you out, okay? So, but use your instincts, all right? Love and light, everyone. Love and light. I'm glad I could bring forth the word. Have a great day. Bye-bye.